Hi, everybody. Welcome to yoga. Thank you for joining me today for practice. We'll go ahead and get started. We're going to actually start today on our back. So if you have any props that you want to use, you could take a pillow or roll under your legs. If you need something under your head, feel free to grab whatever you need. So we're just going to start on the back. So I'm going to put this under my legs today just to change it up. So rest on the back and allow the palms to face up. Gently rock your head side to side. If the chin is lifting, place something under your head so the neck is long. Tuck the shoulders under the chest a little, let the palms face up. And let the feet just relax open. So we're going to start with the breath. So you're welcome to take your right hand to your lower belly and your left hand to your rib cage if you'd like to follow along if you're new to the practice and learning the yogic breathing, or you can just keep your arms out if you're pretty familiar. So we're going to start by relaxing on the back and just sort of close the eyes and check in with yourself. We're going to do a little brief check-in. So notice how you feel. Notice what your energy is like. Notice the quality of your breath, the pace of your thoughts. Just checking in. And we don't need to change anything right now. We're just noticing. Just trying to be present in our body. Make sure you're comfortable. See if you can relax anywhere you might check in, see if you're holding tension anywhere. I just noticed I was holding my shoulder. You might part your lips to relax your jaw. Make sure you're not holding the jaw. The eyelids are soft. And then I'll invite you to set an intention or dedication for your practice today by repeating something to yourself 3 times, choosing one thing to focus on. If that's something you'd like to do, it's obviously not required. Once we've anchored our intention, begin to deepen the breath. So I want you to really begin the breath in the belly, the lower abdomen. So we're going to inhale as we breathe into the low belly. We send the breath out to the sides, to the ribs, expanding east-west. And all the way up to the chest and clavicles. So it's like a big wave through the whole body. As you exhale through the nose, we reverse the wave. Chest falls, ribs come toward each other, and we squeeze the navel gently toward the spine. Little contraction at the bottom of the exhale. So the inhale automatically comes back to your belly. So if you're new, it's nice to kind of use the hands to follow along. It's not required. Even if you're well practiced, it's sometimes nice to do that. So we're feeling the breath move the body. The breath is breathing through the body. So allow that to happen. So we're going to inhale again. Nice big wave of inhalation, creating space. Filling the lungs. Exhaling as you let go through the nose and release that wave back down. Letting go of tension, anything you don't need. Good, and then see if you can bring the breath all the way from the toes. So draw the breath in through the feet. And all the way through the crown of the head. Exhale, completely relax. And let go. A couple more breaths like that. Inhale, completely fill the lungs. Drawing the breath through the feet all the way through the crown. Exhaling, soften. One more deep breath here. And out. Awesome. From here, we're going to bend the knees. If they're not already bent, place the feet on the floor. I'm going to remove my little roll. So we've got our feet on the floor now. We're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Squeeze the knee in. Just feel the low back stretch out a little bit. Squeezing the knee in. Keep breathing. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, we're going to lift the nose toward the knee, gaze toward the navel, just kind of hang off the leg here. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the head and shoulders. Straighten the opposite leg out. Rotate your toe, big toe. Make some circles with the big toe, stretching the ankle joint. See if you can spread your toes out as well as you do this. Reverse. Keep breathing into your belly, releasing into the low back. Good. Squeeze that knee in, relax the foot. We're going to take a nice easy twist, pull this leg across the body. And then the opposite, same arm as the leg that's moving away from you, reaches out, palm down. If this is comfortable at this point, you can turn the gaze to the extended arm, no rush. Soften your shoulder. Breathe into your ribs, pull your hip toward the front of the mat as you relax your shoulder toward the floor. Again, moving the body with the breath. Soften the face, one more breath. Good, inhale, take that leg back in. Squeeze the knee in. Good, and then we're just gonna open the leg out. So keep the knee bent and just open out a little bit. So we're gonna make a circle in the hip joint. So open the knee out, move the leg away from you, and turn the leg across like you were in your twist and pull it in. So big circle in our hip joint. So take your time, see if you can feel the full range of motion, just crossing, lifting up, and opening to the side. One more time in that direction. Good, and then when the leg comes down, we're going to reverse. So pull the leg knee in and across and down. So we want to keep our back kind of grounding. Don't want to roll around too much. Just getting into our hip joint here. Really focusing on that. One more time. Neck is relaxed, face is soft. Gaze should be straight up. Good, squeeze that knee in one more time, and then we'll send it out. Place the foot on the floor, and then draw the other knee into your chest. Squeeze the knee in. Good, squeezing, breathe in and out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lift the nose to the knee, gaze to the navel, hanging off the leg. Breath here. And release down. Good, head and shoulders relaxed. Begin to make some circles with the toe. Broaden the toes apart as you move the big toe in a big circle. And we'll reverse. You can keep spreading through the toes. Some snap, crackle, pops going on here. Good, squeeze in. Send the other leg straight out. Breathe in. And we'll twist. Pull the leg across. Send the arm out if that's comfortable. Gazing to your extended arm. Find a nice breath into the belly and the ribs. Pull that hip toward the front of your mat. Soften your shoulder. Good, one more breath. Good, inhale, bring the knee in. Squeeze that knee in. And then again, we'll open out to the side, stretching through the inner thigh a little bit, and then rotate the hip. So let the hip just move freely in the socket. Pull in and open out. Down and across. Keeping the breath moving as you lubricate the hip joint. And we'll reverse. So pull up and in, across, and down. Coordinating with the breath if that's comfortable for you. Inhale up and across. Exhale down and open. One more. Awesome. Bend both knees, place the feet on the floor, squeeze both knees into your chest, hold on, and just draw some circles with your knees as you massage the lower back. Neck is neutral, gaze up. Reverse your circles. Good, take the hands behind the thighs. This is optional. If this hurts or doesn't feel good for you, then you can skip this. We're basically going to rock on the spine. So I want you to protect your neck. So we don't want to be kind of rounded, and obviously don't do anything if it hurts. So you're going to bring the feet up a little bit and then gently rock forward and back. So keep the spine round. Oh, I forgot about my tailbone issue. Yikes. Okay. So just a nice gentle rock and roll. Try one more. And then we'll just roll up to a seat. So be kind to yourself. If that's uncomfortable, don't do it. Then we're going to come to a comfortable seat. So if you need to sit up on a blanket or a block to elevate the hips so you can find length through the spine, please do that. Any height for the hips is whatever is appropriate for you. And then we want to feel our sitting bones grounding on whatever we're sitting on. So sit up nice and tall, soften the shoulders. Draw the chin back a little bit to align the head above the spine. Make sure your pelvis is neutral and you're lifting, engaging the core muscles. You're not just hanging out, but you're actively lifting the sternum, lifting through the pelvis, through the core. Soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow the chin forward. Stretching the neck. Good, and then we're going to inhale. Hopefully the hips feel a little more open to one side than when we usually start here. Exhale forward. Inhale to the second side. And you might not go as far. You might listen to any areas of your body that feel tight. So just be gentle. Inhale, open. Never work in pain. Never force anything. Exhale forward. Good. Inhale to the second side. Exhale down. Inhale to the first side. Good. Lift the shoulders, drop them down. Ear is over the shoulder. We're going to walk the opposite arm out to the side. Activate the fingers. So sternum is lifted, spine is long, ear is over the shoulder. Good. Finding your breath. Inhale, we're going to turn the nose up. And exhale, we're going to turn the nose toward the floor. So it's gentle and easy and smooth. And then you can close the eyes to tune into your body. So where do you need this release? I think most of us need a neck release. So you can maybe play with the angle a little bit. Find your sweet spot. Move the breath. Good, one more breath. Take the nose back to the center of the room and drop the chin. Take the head upright, bring the arm in. We're going to shrug the shoulders here, squeeze up and down the back. Good, soften the shoulders, drop the chin. Other side, second side, inhale, open, ear over shoulder. Check your posture, walk the opposite arm out to the side, activate the fingers, feeling that down the whole arm. Connect with your breath, lift the chest. As you're ready, again, you'll rotate the head, exhaling as you look over the shoulder toward the floor. Inhale as you look toward the ceiling. Moving the breath. Rather, the breath moving the body. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Playing with the angle, find your sweet spot. Might look different than mine, and that's totally fine. And one more breath. Good, bring the nose to the center. Relax the chin forward, take the arm in, rest the hands on the thighs, and shrug the shoulders here one more time. Squeeze up and down the back. Whew, feel that arm today. Okay. We're gonna try a couple arm lifts. So no worries, don't pay attention to me. I have a sore arm from my shot yesterday, so it might not look very pretty. So inhale, sweep up. And exhale, float down. We're gathering some energy. Inhale, sweep. Maybe the movement's good. Exhale, down. Let's take it up one more time. Inhale. We're going to connect the palms at the top. Press the palms to the sky. Flip the hands up. Soften the shoulders. Keep the pelvis neutral here. Breathe in as you pull the pinkies back. Don't arch in the back. We're going to exhale, flip the palms to face you as you round your back away from you. Pull the hands toward the screen, drop the chin. So you're pulling in two directions. Inhale, stretch up tall. Keep the core active, pelvis neutral, soft shoulders. Don't strain the shoulders by the ears. Keep them grounding. Exhale, round and pull apart. Good, inhale up again. And exhale, round. Good, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, float the arms all the way back down, pull apart. Shoulder shrug here. Up and down the back. Excellent. Let's come onto all fours into tabletop position. So you're going to press the mat away from you. You're going to brighten your fingers on the mat. Insides of the elbows rotate forward. Knees are under hip points and hands are under shoulders. You're welcome to take fists if you have any wrist issues and you need to not put any pressure on the wrist. Carpal tunnel or something painful like that. Please be mindful. And then we're going to press the feet into the floor and push the mat away from you. So we're lifting through our belly a little bit. We're not just sagging and hanging out. We're pressing our navel toward our spine a bit. And the inside of your elbow should rotate toward the front part of the mat as you soften the joint there as well. So no locking the joint. Neck is an extension of the spine. And we'll begin to move in cat-cow. So again, let the breath move you. Inhale as you drop through the belly. And send the tail and the crown far and away. So I don't want you to think about lifting up too much. I want you to lengthen. Exhale, then we'll round and press up. Press the spine up, hollow the belly. Drop the head and tailbone. The inhale brings you back in to cow pose. And the exhale into cat. Good, again, inhale, open. Find length and space. Exhale, round, stretch up. Good, one more time. Inhale and exhale. We'll come back to a neutral spine. I'm going to walk my knees behind my hips just an inch or so. And I'm going to make some space for my chest between my hands. So you might need to take your hands a little bit wider, maybe not. I'm going to bend at the elbow and plant my chest right between my hands as I lower down. My hips are still lifting. I'm in awkward S pose. My elbows are close to my rib cage here. My chin is down. Good. Then we're going to let the belly touch the floor, tops of the feet press in to the floor. And inhale as you roll the shoulders back and lengthen the heart forward for low cobra. Gaze is out in front of you, feet are glued to the floor. Breathe into your belly. Feeling the back muscles work here. Breathe one more breath. And release down. Chin touches down. We're going to tuck the toes under. And we're going to come back to awkward S pose. So you're just going to inch your knees up like an inchworm. So lift the hips. Good. From here, breathe in deep. Exhale, press the mat away from you. Back to all fours. Toes stay tucked. And we're going to make our way slowly to downward dog. So no rush. Lifting the hips, relax the head between the arms. Pedal your feet to walk out your dog. No rush to straighten the legs. Make sure the full surface of the hand is activated into the floor so you're not dumping into the wrist. Energy rising through the spine and the tailbone. Deep breath. Maybe come up onto the balls of both feet if you feel ready. You can settle the heels toward the floor. Thinking about the rotation of the arms, opening toward the front of the mat with the hands steady, and the legs rotate internally toward the middle, toward the inner thighs, rotating that way while keeping the feet steady. So we're broadening everything through the back body. One more breath here. Slowly stroll yourself all the way up to the front of your mat. Be mindful as you move up. Pay attention to the feet connecting to the mat. Coming to standing forward fold, put two fists between your feet, and then the hands next to the feet, and bow here. Shake your head out. So you can rest the torso on the thighs here. No need to straighten the legs yet. We're just warming up. So head is down, shake it out a little bit, yes and no. Relax your shoulders. Knees bend as much as you need so the hands touch the floor. Let's hang in front, let the arms dangle in front, and gently sway side to side. Just let go of the upper body. Feel the weight shift on the feet. Keep breathing. Good. Hang out here. Find even weight on your feet as you roll yourself up. Lift away from the floor. Press into your feet. Tuck your tailbone as you roll all the way up. Shrug your shoulders and open the chest. Coming into mountain pose. So make sure your pelvis is neutral. Arms by the side. Taking an inventory of your mountain pose, chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head tall, active in the core, heavy suitcases in the hands, quads lifting, knees soft. Deep breath in and out. Let's inhale, sweep the arms behind you as you keep your pelvis neutral, reach up, Youters, and exhale, swan dive, forward bend. Inhale, we're going to come into a flat back pose, open the chest, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Going to take a giant sit back with the right leg, coming into a lunge posture. We're going to drop the back knee and uncurl the toes. You're welcome to use a cushion under your knee or a towel if you need. Scissor the legs toward the midline as you rise up. Arms rise, crescent lunge. My back arm is down. Ow. Okay. Lifting up out of the back body, breathe in. As I say, never work in pain. Here I am. No, I'm okay. I'm actually okay. Feels good to move it. Breathe in. Exhale, float the hands down. We're going to frame the front foot. We're going to walk our hips back, walk your hands back, and lift the front toes toward the face. This leg does not have to be straight. It can be soft. Lengthen your heart forward as you pull your left sitting bone to the back of the mat. Find your breath for half monkey and soften in the pose. So if you're really tight, back off just a little bit and work with the breath. So you should be able to feel your body soften in the pose and not pull and resist. So you want to not go to your very edge. You want to be able to move the body with the breath. Good. Inhale, walk your hands forward. We're going to tuck the back toes as we lift the knee. Lift your hips high and step it back to downward dog. From downward dog, float into a plank position. Align the shoulders above the wrists. Breathe in, float here, drop your knees, chest and chin to the floor. Elbows close. Inhale, low cobra. Lengthen the heart. Gaze as long, feet are down. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes, maybe coming through tabletop or straight back to downward dog. Whatever works best for you. Find a breath here. Good, bending your knees, we're gonna gaze forward and I'm gonna step my right foot up. So switching sides, dropping the back knee and uncurl the toes. Scissor those legs toward the midline as you rise up. Find that neutral pelvis. Knees should be right above the heel. Add the arms if you like. Getting a nice stretch in that back hip flexor. Breathe. Make sure you're not bringing the knee up in front of the heel. You're nice and stacked. And lifting out of the back. We're not dumping into the back here. We're lifting. One more breath. We'll exhale, float the hands down to frame that front foot and walk it back. Draw the toes up. Lengthen the heart forward. The sitting bone pulls toward the back of the mat, and then you soften with the breath. So finding that movement, that nice, easy, soft stretch. You don't want to be, feel like, oh my God, this is so tight. If it's so tight, soften, and then breathe into it. Good, we'll take one more breath here. Slowly walk forward, plant the hands, tuck your back toes under, lift the knee. Send your hips high, we'll step it back, downward dog. Inhale, float into a plank position. Use your core here. So my shoulders and my hips come into the same plane. I'm stacked, nice and nice with my skeleton. Gaze is long. Drop your knees, chest and chin. Inhale for low cobra. Pull forward. Lengthen. Releasing down. Making your way to your downward dog, however you like. Be mindful of your transition. From here, bend your knees. We're either going to walk, you can take a stroll, you can step it up. If you're a hopper, you can hop. We'll fold over the legs again, move mindfully. As you're ready, inhale, roll it up. Shrug your shoulders at the top, open the chest, mountain pose. Inhale, reach back all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Over the legs, soften the knees, forehead tucks. Inhale as you lengthen into a flat back. And exhale as you fold again. Good. We're going to take a giant step back with the right leg. This time we'll keep the knee lifted. We're going to pivot the back foot down. Check heel to arch alignment. Reverse the cartwheel up for warrior two. So check your alignment, check your stance. Check this knee is opening. Hips, shoulders are stacked above the hips, arms long, soften the shoulders and pull the arms out. Gaze to the front hand, breathe. Also make sure you're engaging the outer edge of your back foot so you're not collapsing on the arch there. Really working the legs. Wiggle your fingers while they're stretched out here. Good. From here, we're going to bring the forearm to the front thigh and reach the top arm over the ear for side angle pose. I want you to think about creating a nice line of energy from the top fingers all the way down to the outer edge of your back foot. See if you can make that a straight line. So we don't want to lift this hip up. That hip is nice and low. This knee is still open and stacked above the heel, and we're opening the chest. Maybe the gaze looks up, maybe toward the screen, or maybe toward the floor. You don't want to collapse the shoulder. Keep the neck in alignment with your spine. So I'm using my forearm here too. If you're more advanced, you can take this down, but listen to your body. Good. From here, I'm going to take this top arm up and stretch it up. And then I'm going to use my core strength. I'm going to ground my feet and I'm going to pull myself up with my torso. Inhale, come back up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Turn the back heel up, lift the hips, stepping back to downward dog. Maybe pedal the feet. Good, and then we'll flow here. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale for cobra, open the chest. Lengthen. Feet are glued. Releasing down. Exhale, as you're ready, float back to down dog through tabletop or straight back. Good, we're going to bend the knees and take your right leg forward, switching sides. Pivot the back foot down, heel to arch alignment. Reverse your cartwheel up, warrior two stance. I will turn the other way so my back is not to you. Shoulders above hips, sinking, opening, soft shoulders. Engage the outer edge of that foot. Check everything out. Gaze to the front hand. Breathe. Make sure that knee's not collapsing in. It's opening toward the pinky toe side. And you don't have to come all the way down if you're not feeling it today. You can take a shorter stance, not go as deep. Just make sure you're in good alignment. Breathe in. As you're ready, take that forearm to the front thigh, top arm over the ear, palm toward the floor, nice line of energy. See if you can create that line, open the chest. Maybe the gaze is up, side or to the floor. Our neck is supported with the head, not dropping the head. And we're not leaning into the shoulder. We're pressing the forearm into the thigh to open up. Lots of space on this side. Deep breath. Good, we're going to inhale that top arm up to the sky. Ground your feet. Think about your core strength as you inhale, lift back up. Warrior two. Awesome. Slowly cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Lift your hips, step it back, down dog. Find a breath. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Slide into your cobra as you breathe in. Release down as you exhale. Float back, downward dog. Good. From here, bend your knees. Step your right foot up. Coming into a lunge position. Step your back foot up and plant it on an angle. So we're going to come up for warrior one. So heel to arch alignment. And again, my back toes are now angled to the front corner of the mat to square my hips and shoulders to the front of the mat. Engage the outer edge of that foot so you're not lifting the heel, it's grounding. Find your alignment, find your balance. And then tuck the tailbone, lift the sternum, shoulders are over the hips. Knees sinking a little bit, add the arms. Breathe. Soft shoulders. Good, inhale. On your next exhale, straighten through that front leg and open the arms out. Lower them down by the side. We're going to try warrior three, sighting balance. We're going to bend that front knee. So this is more advanced. Don't worry about it. If you want to skip it, you can. You don't have to do it. It's a little more advanced. Square the shoulders, square the hips. My front knee is soft. I'm going to start with my arms by my side. You can start with the arms by the head, whatever works for you. I'm going to step my back foot up. I'm actually going to step back a little bit. Step my back foot up. And then this will be my standing leg. So I'm going to use this strength. I'm envisioning roots from the core of my sole of my foot. I'm going to fix my gaze, my arms by my side. I'm going to inhale. And as I exhale, I'm just going to try to straighten my standing leg and lift my other leg back. I'm pressing through my heel and lengthening into a T over my standing leg. Option is to bring the arms forward. Or out to the side. You can play with this, whatever feels good for you. See if you can find balance wherever you are. Hips square. Good. Slowly bend that knee as you reach back with the foot and come back down. Let's take it up for warrior one more time. Inhale. Good. Exhale, lower the arms and straighten the leg. Nice. Hopefully everybody did okay with that. Let's pivot the feet to the other side. Check your alignment, heel to arch. I know that's a challenging one, so don't worry about it. See if you can relax the toes. So we're going to, again, square the hips to the other side. Tuck your tailbone, add the arms, sink the front knee, warrior one. So find the stance that works for you. Engage the outer edge of that foot. Lift up tall. Pelvis neutral. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Exhale, lower the arms as you straighten through the front leg. Setting yourself up. So bend that front knee, step that back foot up, depending on where you are on your mat and in your room. I'm going to move back a little bit. Squaring up, envisioning the roots. Nice and square here. Breathe in, fix your gaze. Whenever you're ready, exhale, straighten through the standing leg, lift the back leg straight back. Imagine standing on a wall. See if you can square the hips, maybe add the arms wherever you want to be. Warrior three. And if you fall out, don't worry about it. Try again. All practice. Maybe we have one more breath. Reach that leg back, soften the knees, stand back. Woo! Warrior one. challenge our balance sometimes. Soften the shoulders, lift. Good, exhale, lower the arms by the side. Step up to the front of your mat. We'll meet here. Coming into a mountain pose. With your pelvis. Take a breath. Good, let's inhale, sweep the arms up behind you. Lift up tall, exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Forehead touch. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. And exhale, bow. Good, from here, plant the hands. We're gonna step both feet back into a plank pose. Send your hips up for downward dog. Find a breath. Good, let's take one leg high in the sky, three-legged dog. Okay, keep the hips square, start, press through the heel. And then we'll lift that leg up, stack the hips maybe, bend the top knee, opening it back. And then we're gonna inhale the bent leg all the way up for pigeon pose. If you have any knee issues, you don't have to do this. You can do figure four on the back if this bothers your knee. So my knee, bent knee is between my hands now. And my back leg is straight. I'm not turning my ankle. It's nice and straight. And I'm also not sitting on this hip. My hip bones are equidistant to the floor, and I'm opening my chest. I'm gonna take a deep breath in here. Fill your lungs. Exhale slowly. You can stay here, or you can come to your forearms. Stack fists, rest on the head, hands all the way down. Lots of options for the pigeon. If this bothers your knee, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna come onto your back. Take that same bent leg across the top and make a figure four on the back. Reaching through the hole with the same arm as the leg that's crossed. And same stretch. So if pigeon doesn't work for you, please take figure four. And it might be different on either side. So if you're in the pigeon, I want you to think about moving this hip toward the back of the mat, creating length through the side of the torso here. Soften the shoulders and the face. And breathe. Softening with each breath. Slowly, we're going to walk our hands back as we inhale, rise up, frame the knee, open the chest here, deep breath into the lungs, puff out your chest like a pigeon. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, and we'll step back to downward dog. Maybe you pedal the feet. We'll go right into the other side. So inhale, take the other leg up, so left leg up. We're gonna square the hips first, almost forgot. Keep that heel square, press through the heel. And then we'll lift that leg up all the way, stack your hips and bend the knee. Open through the side a little bit, keep your shoulders even. Inhale the bent leg all the way up. Foot pigeon on this side, back leg is straight. Top of the foot presses down. Come onto your fingertips first. Inhale into your lungs here. Deep breath in. And exhale slowly down wherever you'd like to be on this side. Again, figure four is always an option if you need it. Soften and relax. Breathing into that hip. Letting go of tension with each exhale. Soft brow, soft jaw. Soft shoulders. Take one more breath. Inhale as we slowly come back. Walk your hands up onto your fingertips. Puff out your chest. Deep breath here. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, and step back. Downward dog. Good. Drop your knees to tabletop position. Drag your hands, sit on your heels, and bring your legs forward. So I'm going to face you in the middle of the mat. I'm going to bend one leg and bring it in. The other leg is extended, and I'm going to open my knee out. So my foot is on the inner thigh. Make sure your sitting bones are grounding. If you need to sit up on your prop, you can. So my knee is open here, and I'm facing toward my extended leg. We're going to inhale and reach up. And exhale, fold, bow to the leg. Soften your shoulders. Relax your forehead and face. Breathe. You could use a strap here if you want. It's not necessary, but if you'd like, you can. I want you to relax your shoulders. So try not to strive to reach the foot. Just relax. So we're really stretching this hamstring here, softening our shoulders. Good. Take one more breath. Slowly roll up, walk your hands back, inhale as you come up. And then you're going to take the same arm as the leg that's bent behind you. You're going to reach the opposite arm out, inhale, deep breath in. And then exhale, plant that extended leg and reach the arm up and over, just like side angle pose, but now we're on the floor. Reach, nice line of energy here. Plant the foot, stack your bones. Support your head. Breathe in. Slowly and smoothly come down in a nice smooth motion all the way back down. Good. We'll switch sides. So extend that leg now, switching, bending the other knee. Check your posture. Lift up tall and then open that knee out. Flexing the extended foot toward the face. Aim the torso to the extended leg as you inhale, stretch up. Deep breath in, exhale, bow and fold. Again, don't strive to reach anything. Soften your shoulders. Nice rain. Imagine the rain just softening and washing you into this pose. So no striving, just softening. Letting go. One more breath here, relax. Inhale, slowly walk back, coming up. Same arm as the bent leg comes behind you, right under your shoulder. Extend the opposite arm open. Deep breath in, exhale, plant the foot, reach up and over, stack your bones, plant the foot. Nice line of energy, support your head. Deep breath. Good, and slowly come all the way back down. Nice. So we're going to come into a comfortable seat. Again, use any kind of props you might need. Sitting up. And I want to give us a couple minutes to do some alternate nostril breathing today. And then we'll relax. So stacking again, shoulders above hips. We're lifting through the pelvis. We're nice and tall and open. Grounding our hips. Crown of the head tall. So you're going to take your dominant hand and bend at the elbow. Bring your hand up. And then you're going to bend the first 2 fingers into the palm. You can take 3 fingers in if it's too much to keep the pinky and ring finger together. That's not necessary. That's just how it's normally done, but not necessary. Whatever works. Soften your shoulder, so don't hunch your shoulder up. Keep it relaxed. You're going to take the thumb to close off the nostril on that side, whichever side you're on. And then I'm going to talk you through it. So we're going to inhale through the other side. And you're going to close that nostril with the pinky or the 2 fingers. So both are closed. And then you're going to release the thumb and exhale through that side. Keep that side open. You're going to inhale through the thumb side. Close both and retain. You're going to exhale, release the pinky side. And then inhale through the pinky side. Close both and retain, and then I'm going to do a count. If my count is too much for you, you don't have to follow it. So just keep moving the breath in that way. Exhale through the thumb. Inhale through the thumb. Close and retain. Exhale, pinky side. Inhale, pinky side. Close and retain. Exhale, thumb side. Inhale, thumb side. Close and retain. Exhale, pinky side. Inhale, pinky side. Close and retain. Exhale, thumb. Inhale, thumb, last round. Close and retain. Relax your shoulder. Exhale through the pinky side. Release the arm down. Come back to your seated posture. Keep the eyes closed. Take a moment to observe the breath. Observe how you feel. That's a very short introduction to alternate nostril breathing. We did an even count of 4, inhaling for 4, retaining for 4, and exhaling for 4. So that's great for homeostasis, for evening the body. So anytime you're in any state of stress, that is such a great practice you can always use to calm the nervous system. Hopefully you feel that effect after just that little bit we did. Good, and then from that nice state of relaxation, we will come down to the mat. So getting any props you might need, if you want to take a pillow under the knees, you're going to come all the way onto the back. So you can come down, unfurl if you want a little challenge for your core, heels down. If you have any tension in the back at all, you can bend the knees and place your feet on the floor wide apart. Let the knees fall to the midline. Float the palms to face the sky. Tuck the shoulders under the chest to open the heart. Maybe the legs extend, maybe they stay bent. Gently rock your head side to side. Massage the back of your head. Make sure the neck is long on the mat and use a prop if you need. Bring the head back to center, back to stillness. You're allowing the fingers to relax by curling toward the palm. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Let go of any remaining tension in your body. Allow yourself to sink into the mat, into the earth, and let go. Feeling totally supported by the ground beneath you. And relax. You guys will stay there as I roll up. Taking one more inventory of the body. Noticing if you're holding tension anywhere at all. Surround that tension with your breath. As you exhale, just let it go. Nice and easy. Relax. 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 This is the most important part of our practice. So I encourage you to stick around for it. And let the body just assimilate everything you did today. Integrating all that work into your body, into your bones, and relax. For the practice, I have a few more seconds for the bell. Allowing sound to slowly awaken the body. You begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes gently. Maybe rock the head a little side to side. And bending the knees if they're not already bent. Roll to the right side for a moment, coming into a fetal posture on your right side. Allowing the heart to fill with blood. Recalling any intention or dedication you might have set for your practice. Just noticing any changes between now and the beginning of our practice. And as you're ready, slowly use your left hand to push yourself back to a seated position. We'll come and meet in easy pose. Sitting nice and tall, using your prop. Floating on the spine. We're going to inhale, slowly sweep the arms up as you gather energy, breathe in. Feel your hands at the top and lower them to your heart. Bow to yourself with gratitude for practicing today. We'll bow to each other. Namaste.